Hello and welcome back to my channel. These are 18 by 18 pattern tiles. Basically looks like hardwood. And what I'm going to show you on this job is the tile layout, the time lapse of the install, and the time lapse of grouting and different sponges that I use. So just hang tight and we'll get there. I'm also I'm doing a foyer, pretty big foyer as well in this same tile. So I'll post that in the near future as well, okay? So there's going to be a kitchen on the right side of that wall and along that back wall and an island. So this is my 30M Ditra, and this is the next day that I'm using an all-set Schluter to install the Ditra and flashing the Ditra. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is lay 2 tiles against that patio door. And make sure you use your 1/16 spacers, all right? Just like that. Leave 1/8 against that patio door, all right? Just for gap. Grab your pencil, mark that side. Do the same thing on here and mark that side. And take 1 tile out and do a chalk line strike. Sucks for the guy to come and do it though, to retake the frame out. And they're going to want a full there because the cab is going to hit that wall. And we're using 1/2-inch titanium tile ledge. Okay, remove that tile. Put your square there. And against that tile edge, I already marked it. There's going to be a full at that tile edge as well. Grab that chalk line and strike a line all the way down. I already pre-did this, so I'm just showing you what I'm talking about. So I want a full on that all the way down there and a full against that patio door. Now that's just a 3/4 inch piece of wood. I don't have the hardwood, so it's going to be 3/4 inch hardwood. There's arrow on the back, but in this situation, I always tell you to go 1 course up, 1 course down. I want you to do random with the arrow, okay? Because you don't have to worry about the up and down, up and down. Just do random, and that's where it's going to be a full on that chalk line through and through. And the cuts will be against that back wall by the time we get to the back wall, all right? So remember, a full at that door and a full here. So we don't know what kind of vent he wants. He might want a flush mount or a picture frame vent. He'll let me know tomorrow. So I'm going to just bypass that 1 tile, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Remember, a full there and a full at the door. So I'm just going to put a couple of daps and pre-cut that, and just to help me get started, all right? And when I get that first course done, I'll just pull that towel out and I'll know the answer tomorrow for the vent. Remember, always use your 1/2 notch trowel. What I do is I do a 1/2 notch on the floor and a 1/2 notch on the back. Kind of like a crisscross. I put the full time lapse of this, but I will be making a short video, and I'm going to cut this down a little bit, okay, guys? So, unfortunately, you can only use 1 minute of a short video. It kind of helps my channel and gets me more views that way. So, don't take it personal, all right? So this is the next day. If you know me, I always like to do my first course and start the next day because I can do something else elsewhere. And there's actually quite a bit of tiles in here. I believe there's like 2,000 square feet of tiles. So I have plenty of do in other areas. So what I usually do is I do maybe 2 or 3 courses so I can get out and start another area. And then I'll start and do another 2, 3 courses the next day and do another area, kind of back and forth until I complete this. Remember the arrows on the back of the tiles, they don't have to go one way. Just go random, okay? There's plenty of pattern in this, but just to make sure you don't hit the same tile, which I have. I've seen a couple of 2 areas that it's happened to me, but it's not a big deal. There's going to be a big island right there where that electrical is coming out of the floor. So I'm not too concerned with that 2 tiles hitting the same there. Make sure always have your levels, guys. It's another important tool, all right? I'm gonna make a video one day, and I'm gonna show you how I do it when you're installing your tiles. It's kind of like you butt up the tile to the next tile to it and shake and bake, and you do on the other side, shake and bake, like up and down and then right to left. And I would like to do a video for that for you. So if you're interested, please let me know. If you're hearing some howling, we're having quite the big storm over here right now. So it's really, really windy. I've actually left work and I've seen quite a few trees on the roads. So unfortunately, I had to leave a little bit earlier. Just better to be safe than sorry. So be careful out there, okay? Getting a little bit closer. All right. So this is my grouting. I'm using an ultra color mocha. So I go so far with this. Don't do the whole thing. There is a video of me on the popular list there of grouting. All I do is just the joints, all right? Just make sure you pack it in there good. And only go so far with it. And I use two different sponges. So this is a lighter sponge. And always use clean water. So this one, I just go in a circular motion. And when I'm done that, I go with this sponge, turn it around, and wipe back one time forward, and then rinse it out. Just like that. See how nice and clean that's a heavier sponge, by the way, so it works awesome. It really cuts your time in half. Mind you, they're a little bit expensive, but it's worth it. See how it's drying and it's on that one area and it stays kind of clean. Usually I go back when everything dries a little bit, and I'll do the same thing with that heavy sponge again. And it comes just like you see that first video on the how spotless it is. All right, guys, I can't, if you're still here, God bless you. I can't believe you're still watching this video. It's starting to annoy me too. So, and that's the aftermath, all right? Remember, full at that door, all right? And a full on that where the hardwood's gonna hit, okay? It just looks a lot more presentable. Cuts at the back wall and cuts to your right there. Beautiful. I think the foyer is bigger than this, by the way. Or it's pretty close to the same size as this kitchen. So, thank you guys. Please like, share, subscribe, come back. Ciao.